This is going to be a big stationery haul of all the items I got. I would say this past month or so, I took a few trips, traveled a little bit, and stopped by some stationery stores and picked up a few things. I do have one more order from Taiwan coming, but that will take a little while to get here. But that probably will be my last stationery haul for a little while. I've been spending a little bit too much money on stationery, and I decided, you know what, after that order, I am not going to be buying stationery as often as I do, and I'm trying to use up what I have. So moving forward, you might not get any more stationery hauls for a little while. But I wanted to show all the items that I picked up, so let's get started. So the first place I went to was Daiso. And I want to apologize in advance, the lighting is really going to fluctuate throughout this video because it's really cloudy today, so the sun keeps coming in and out. But yeah, you might notice some changes in the lighting during this video. But anyways, the first sticker sheet that I got were these little speech bubble stickers, and there's 2 sheets in here. Daiso is kind of like I would say like a dollar store. The prices are very affordable. I think for all the items I got, I probably spent less than $20, I want to say. But the first items I got were these speech bubbles, and I don't have any of these in my collection, surprisingly, so I can't wait to use these. Then the second sticker sheet items that I got were these translucent sticker rectangular stickers, and I hope to use them pretty often, kind of like vellum paper. Vellum paper, depending on what you're using to write on it, kind of smudges, but this is made for you to actually label things, so I feel like these will work with a lot of materials. And in here there's 8 sticker sheets, so there's a lot in here, and they're different sizes, so I like that, so I don't have to cut them down to size. Then the next item that I got was this little washi tape case. I do have like a big acrylic case that I keep on one of my desks, but it's behind me, and I wanted to keep something small and compact right next to my computer, so I gravitate towards it more. So for right now, I put some of my favorite washi tapes that I want to use there, so that way it's easier to grab and use in my journals when I want to journal. Then I ended up getting these little sticky notes that come in this little case that I've just been sticking in my pencil case, and they're just these blue little circular sticky notes. This is like a lighter blue, a little bit darker, and then here there's a little bit green on the edge. And I want to use these as deco stickers in my journal, something to add a little pop of color, you know? And you get quite a few in each stack, so I hope to use them. Then the last item I got was this little hole puncher, and this is for you to punch the edges of your paper to easily sift through them like an encyclopedia. And I want to use this in my personal journal to mark where the beginning of the month starts, so I'm going to try it out and see if I like it. Then the next place I stopped at was Kinokuniya, and I only got 2 items from there. The first one being this cat stamp, and this was $7.95. I've only used it once, but I really like it. If you know anything about me, you know I like cats. So I got this stamp. And then I also got these set of sticky notes with cats dancing with little green hats. And I think they're so fun and so cute. They're a little bit bigger than regular sticky notes, and these are a little bit different in that they are thicker than regular sticky notes. There's a lot of residue on the back, and only this portion down here doesn't have residue. And I really like that. They're really cute and festive, and I think they're perfect. And I've used them already, and I love them so much. They're so cute. Then the next store I stopped at was Little Japan, and I only got 2 stationery related items. I did get a few blind boxes, but that's for another story. The first sticker sheet that I got was $1, and they're just little stars that I hope to use as deco stickers in my journals. I do like them because I don't know if you'll be able to see, but they come with these perforated edges so that you're able to rip them and store them in different journals, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep some in my planner and then some in my memory keeping journal as little deco stickers, and they were really inexpensive, so can't really complain about that. I like these little stars. Then the second sticker sheet that I got were these summer festival kind of stickers. I got them because they are different than regular stickers. They are made of kind of like this paper mache texture, and I don't have any stickers like that in my collection. I really like them. The camera is not going to pick up how they look, but they have this paper mache feel to them. A little bit thicker than normal stickers, but not enough to make your journal bulky by any means. But I really like them. And I think because they are summer themed, they're perfect since it's finally spring. And I can't wait to use these. Then I stopped by this Korean store that kind of sold a little bit of everything. They sold skincare, clothes, food, and stickers. And I ended up just picking up 2 sticker sheets, and they were both $2.99. So the first set of stickers are just these everyday lifestyle stickers. So you have food, swimming, travel, things like that. And I hope to stick this in my everyday icon functional sticker book that I have. These are really cute and you get so many of them. I really like these little icon stickers. I think they add a nice little touch and you can use them in very different ways. And I like having little deco accent stickers, so these would be perfect. And then this sticker sheet I also ended up getting, and they are just filled with various different animals. I mainly got them for the aquatic animals because I really like sea animals, but I can't complain because I don't have a lot of animal stickers, and I figured this would be perfect because there's just so many different animals here. So I ended up picking these up. Then I ended up picking up 2 washi tapes and a pencil board from an artist on Instagram that I really like. The first 2 items I picked up were these cat washi tapes. And this one is stationery themed, so the cats are doing stationery related items. So you have a cat at a desk, scissors, cats journaling, ink and things like that. These are like 2 of my favorite things, stationery and cats, so I just had to pick them up. Really cute, I really like them. Then the second item that I got were these cats on skateboards. And these are super fun, super cute. Can't go wrong with cats. And I really like the color waves of them. I think they'll add like a nice little pop of color into my journals when I use them. So I really like them a lot. Then I also ended up picking up a pencil board from them, from the same creator. So again, this is just cats doing stationary things like journaling and stuff like that, and it's so fun, so cute. I think I'm going to put it in my planner because I think it's just perfect. And this is the illustrator Riley's Desk on Instagram. They work with the washi station, and I think this is just so cute. I believe this is the same size as the Hobonichi pencil board, so that's the one I got, and I just love it. It's so freaking cute. You can't tell me otherwise. Then the last item that I got was from Papergram. And these are just a set of their micro stamps. So I ended up getting a set and then 2 star stamps. I want to get a little case to keep them all in because they're relatively small. But the first set of stamps that I ended up getting were kind of like a checklist of sorts. So you have like a check mark, an X, a circle, and a square. And I want to use these in my planner. They're super cute, really small, a nice size. So I got those. And then the last 2 stamps I got individually, and they are just these little sparkle stamps. So I think they're really cute and will add a little oomph to your spreads, add a little deco to them. And they were really inexpensive. I think all these stamps were, I want to say maybe less than $10 with shipping. Don't quote me on it, I can't remember. But they're really affordable and I had to go. Super cute. But yeah, these are some of the items that I picked up over the month, and I realized I've been buying just a lot of stationery. Honestly, I don't see it as a bad thing because I don't think stationery is that expensive. And besides, I really love stationery, so for me it's not a hardship to continuously buy stationery, but I do want to slow my roll a little bit and start utilizing all the stationery that I already have in my collection versus getting new items, because I find that it's hard for me to use up everything that I have when I continuously keep buying more. So my main focus moving forward is just trying to use up some of my collection a little bit more often and be proactive and more intentional with my collection versus then buying stationery just because. I am still going to keep my sticker subscription to Sticky because I do love them and I feel like they're my little happy pleasure kind of thing. So I am going to keep them, and then moving forward, I'm only going to buy stationery that I absolutely do not have in my collection or don't have something. I want to make kind of like a wish list and put the items that I do want on it and just think about them, ponder them a little bit, and if after a certain amount of time I still feel like I want them, maybe then I'll get them. But moving forward, I want to slow my roll on buying stationery. So this is going to be one of the last big stationery hauls, I would say, for a little while, but you know, that's always subject to change because hey, there might be a cat sticker that I need. But yeah, these are all the items that I got, and you'll probably see them in upcoming videos because I'm going to try to use them all up. So yeah, I'll see you guys in my next one.